All right, testing. We good?
We're good.
All right, I'm gonna give it a little clippy clap, even though my mic. Evil Dead Book Part 2. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. All right. So the thing that we're working on today, just to speed things along, this book is supposed to look like the wood was salvaged from a shack, and the shack was burned down. And you'll get more of a full story later on that I actually kind of created for the book, where the book came from and everything. So I was doing some test pieces on how to create burned wood out of foam. I've watched a whole bunch of other people do it, and it was cool and everything, but I want it my way. So this is gonna run like little planks, because again, it's salvaged wood from a shack that was burned down with witches in it and everything. So this is gonna cover the whole book. And the end here, I don't plan to, like most books are like rounded off. I don't plan to round off. It's still gonna look like wood door kind of thing. It is gonna have like a hinge kind of thing. There's some stuff going on next door. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but we'll get through it. Actually, the book's gonna come out more. I haven't quite figured out if I'm gonna cut into it, push it down anymore. I do plan to have these chains come and go around the book. So I'm trying to decide whether I want that much of a relief, and if so, I have to actually cut into both layers and then push it in, which is not a problem. All right, so what I'm gonna do is move this stuff out of the way. Let me grab this lid. Okay, so I'm about to turn it this way, and it's a square. Doesn't matter. I am thinking way too hard, so hard I can't find my paint pen. I'm gonna get a paint pen and a chain. Just wrap the chain around me. I'll be like, I'm so tired of him cutting foam. Get one of these. These are the kitchen knife sharpeners. Get one of them. Here's the question. How thick do I want these panels? The idea with the panels, cutting them individually, I want to cut them individually because I want like one sticking up slightly past the edge, I want them scattered out like that, like they were actually gathered from a house and done a poor job of assembling this book, like it's like burned wood. So yeah, we gotta do both sides. So I'm trying to think of the song from Little Mermaid when he's about to cook the crab. Anybody out there know the song? see, okay.
Well, you learned it.
I learned it. If I go off on the edge here on this side, I get this.
Okay.
So I have to cut it. I have to cut some more off so I don't get the board from underneath. Right. Yeah. I might put. No, I'll just carve it down because I was thinking about, if I were to raise it, also to get that edge.
That would be cool. Perfect.
Yeah, that's good, right? I just made more work for myself. The back, I'll keep it flat. Just reduce the amount of work. The front's what people are really going to be paying attention to. So I'll raise the front and leave the back. I'm dying to get to the carving part with the Dremel tool. That's
I'll
no.
shut up now. Cut that.
I can do that. Slightly different size. Chihuahua. Exactly. Alright, so every other one?
Yep.
Yeah, so these two, right?
Yep.
Alright, so oh,
My
wait.
mind is
Wait,
blown.
I may not have to actually. I can just extend. Over two. What do you, does that look stupid if I were to extend it with the thinner foam like that? I just don't think it'll be.
What is it? I'm saying.
Picking up what you're laying down.
Such precision cutting.
Maybe, maybe not. I mean, here I can cut it off. This is too far. How much is this sticking out? Enough? And this is the part that no one ever gets to see, because when I post on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, they just see what I finish at the end of the day. But they don't see this part where I'm like, should I?
Tweaking for details.
Yeah. Trying to figure out if that's really what I want to do. How does that look? I mean, that's there. I gotta do it one more time here. You probably gotta. I mean, you can cut the book a little bit on certain spots.
I kind of like that, actually. I kind of like it.
I kind of like it too.
It gives, like...
Layers.
Yeah. Don't knock things out.
Come around and take a look at it from this end. Everyone's looking at it upside down.
Well, that's why I keep walking around.
That connected. Other side. For the hinges.
Oh, that is cool.
Does this texture for the thing look interesting?
I think so.
There's gonna be one here and one here. Because I can have fella come with a Dremel tool and go into it and it'll look like hammered metal.
Ooh.
So yeah. That's what's gonna happen. Things are happening here. Things are happening.
What things? We'll never know.
You shall never know. Keep thinking he's a real person. He's judging me with his judgy eyes.
Frank. Or what is his name? Willie.
I don't know.
He's not a judgmental skeleton.
Yes. Never seen a judgmental skeleton like this judgmental skeleton. Okay, I need to take a break.
Okay.
And I need to really think about, do I want to glue this down before? Because I think I can carve it and not run into that problem of something not looking, all looking the same pattern. I think I can avoid it. Yeah, I can avoid it. 7, 8, 9. Yep, we're good on that side. I'm going to take a break, and we'll get started on the other side. Beep. All right, we're back. We took a break. We got something to eat. Feeling better. Off camera, while the cameraman got food for us before we passed out, I went ahead and cut the boards in the back. And this is going to be in the back. And I'm not doing the raised things in the back because I don't have to. It's the back. It's going to be the least seen part of the book and everything. But what I am planning to do now, I haven't quite narrowed down how I'm going to do it, but I'm making the edge, the binding. Now, most books, the bindings curve. But I don't know if I want it to curve because wood doesn't curve like that unless you make it curve like that. And we're using like wood from a burned shed. I gotta tell you the story of why the shed is burned, why is there a chain and stuff like that. But I think we're gonna hold off on that till the very end, where Fellow will tell the story.
Why?
Why?
You make me excited and then not tell the story.
Because it keeps you coming back. It's a clickbait. I'm like, where's the third one? I think also tilt it like that to get that whole. That will go here. I just so far away. Alright, here we go.
The way it's stuck to your finger.
I should be wearing gloves.
Help.
Oh, yeah. All right. We will continue on the next episode. Fellow will be back. We're filming in about 2 days. And in those days.
Next episode or next part?
Next part, excuse me. You got me there. Next part, which will still be a part of this. So you know, we'll continue on. For you, it'll be instantaneous. For me, in about 2 or 3 days. And I will see you later. Bye. That's all I hear.
Come again?
So welcome back. This is the next day. For me, it's been a couple of days. For you guys, it was a few seconds. It's a different day. I'm back at the studio to do the second part of the carving. Unfortunately, fella could not join us today again. Something came up and just have me today. So yeah, I'll try to be as entertaining as she is. All right. So last we left off for me, we got the panels built. We got the edge built for the side and everything. So and we have the back panels carved in, well, cut out. So trying to think what is the best approach here. I think I'm just gonna start doing the carving just to get that out of the way. Uh, yeah. The first part of this build, we came in during the morning and worked on everything. But the second part of this wood part, we're doing it on a late evening on a Sunday. So you can imagine the energy levels that we have right now. If there's
Not excited for work tomorrow.
yeah, I'm gonna start on a back panel just to get used to the feel. Again, I did a test run the other day, which was great. It worked out really well. I just want to be able to find that sweet spot again. All right, so I have my Dremel tool. It's got the little harsh thing there. And this is how you carve to make wood. And you'll see it, so I'm not going to talk about it. You'll see how it works. When you do it, let it go.
Yo, that's so cool.
You want to start getting in deep. You want to eat up this edges because everything's supposed to look like it's burned in a fire. The interesting part is, usually when you do wood, you have a finer line and stuff like that, but because it's supposed to look like it's burned wood, you can get a little rougher because it's supposed to show like you burned into the wood and took out a lot of stuff. So it's a little easier in that sense. If you were just doing like perfect wood, you're a little bit more refined in how you do it. Okay, there's another one.
You want me to try?
You want to try? You want to try the test piece? You won't catch it up so.
Maybe. You have a test piece?
Yeah. There you go. Alright, that's the first one.
Oh, that looks so
You
cool.
gotta do this one too.
Woo.
So I found these little things I don't know what they're for, but I'm gonna clip off this little end here and then sand this flush. There might be nails
Oh, that's gonna be
to
awesome.
hold the chain in place. And some of them I'll turn them a little bit, like the mishammered. So I've got enough to do the whole thing, so that should be fine. Let's just get back to carving. I dropped my mic a minute ago. All right, this is where we're at so far. We've got most of the front done. Just one more panel to do. We got the edge
That looks so good.
covered, and looks like a hot mess, but looks like a cool hot mess. Charcoal. So in comparison with the one that I haven't done yet, I switched after I'd done the rough with a big drum one. I switched over to the stone bit one. Reason being is that I can get deeper and tighter cuts. I can actually gouge out as well. I want that look. I want that really deep gouge look, just to emphasize that look to it and everything. And that piece keeps getting away from me. Here it is. That's gonna be the first piece I glue on. I promise you that. So I got one more to do, for the, and then I gotta do the back pieces, and then we'll start on the next part. Yeah. So it's just this one left, and you can watch me do it.
Woo!
That's it for the front.
That looks so good.
No, and then you just have to figure out. I forgot I had to do this one too. Okay, I'll get to that. Well, I'm using the bottom one to raise it, so there's a little exposed piece. But I'll do it after I've glued it. That way.
So, see it from this. With the light. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the raking light. Yeah.
Wow.
And you want to go in deep with that Dremel because you want these little gouges and everything. Because I might put little like nail heads type things from another foam that I'll cut out.
That looks pretty impressive.
Yeah, only about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more pieces to carve. That take about 40 minutes or so, give or take. And yeah, and we'll be ready for the next step, and then maybe some gluing before we're done for the day, and then we'll pick it up again in the next couple of days. Oh, I have this one now.
Shall we? Okay.
The other thing about doing props and filming is that everything takes you about 5 times longer.